At the time when paleogeographers were reconstructing what the Earth would have looked like hundreds of millions of years ago, theorizing the existence of entire lost continents, one of our modern-day continents was nearly as theoretical. Antarctica was basically impenetrable before the 20th century. We knew that there must be continental crust out there. Workers proposed paleocontinents like von Ihring's Archinotis, which is a long, snaky thing from the Antarctic up through the Andes, called Archiplata, up to the Rockies, or as von Ihring would later call those, Schukertland. Clark's Antarctic continent, in the Devonian, consisted of Chile, the Falklands, and the Antarctic, and he called that Falklandia. The present-day configuration that we call Antarctica was still very unclear when Robert F. Scott's expedition set out. They expected to find a number of small islands joined together by frozen ocean, joined together by the ice cap. So we named Gondwanaland before we named Antarctica. Seuss, perhaps unsurprisingly, favored the idea that the land masses we knew about were joined together into one continent, but he also supposed that this Antarctis had once connected to Patagonia and Australia. So Seuss's Antarctis was not part of his Gondwanaland, at least not biogeographically. In 1912, a search party found the frozen remains of Scott and what was left of his second expedition, and with them were geological samples that they had gathered as far south as the 85th parallel. Among them, a fossil of Glossopteriss. We discovered that Antarctica had been part of Gondwanaland at the same time that we were finally confirming that it is one landmass today.